First lot to be arriving in Jim's boat. Another lot is not far behind.
Good evening, Fred.
Good evening, Mrs. Rogers.
Is that the boat?
Yes,
Oh dear, already. I've remembered everything.
I think so. Lemons, sipsels, cream, eggs, butter, and tomatoes. That's all, wasn't it?
That's right. So much to do. I don't know where to start. All these guests arriving today, and no maids till the morning.
Oh, calm down, Ethel. Looks nice, don't it, Fred?
Kind of bare, but it seems like rich folks likes places bare.
Rich folks are strange.
And a strange sort of gentleman that built this place spent a wicked lot of money on he did, and then gets tired of it and puts up the whole thing for sale.
Beats me by the ones wanting to buy it, living on an island.
Oh, come off it, Ethel. And bring all that stuff into the kitchen. You'll be here any minute now.
Making that steep climb, an excuse for a drink, I suppose. Like some others I know.
That be young Jim. I'll be getting along now. There's 2 men arriving by car, you understand?
I just want at least 5 loaves in the morning. Any pints of milk, remember?
Yes.
Oh, and Fred, don't forget the oil for the engine tomorrow. I have to charge up.
It was held up on the railway. I'll read it across first thing tomorrow morning.
And give a hand with the luggage, will you?
Yes.
I forgot to give you the list of guests, Tom.
Doesn't look a fancy lot to me. It's Clayton. She'll probably be the secretary.
I don't hold much of secretaries, worse than hospital nurses. Them giving themselves airs and graces and looking down on the servants.
Come off it, Ethel. And cut along to that lovely, up-to-date, expensive kitchen here.
Too many newfangled gadgets for my fancy.
So, this is it.
How perfectly lovely.
Miss Clayton.
You are Rogers.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Rogers. Will you bring up my luggage to Captain Lombard?
Of course, thanks.
You've been here before?
No, but I've heard a lot about the place.
From Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
No, from old Johnny Brewer, a pal of mine. He built this island. It's a sad and poignant story.
A love story?
The saddest. He was a rich old boy, fell in love with the famous Lily Logan, married her, and bought this island for her.
Sounds most romantic.
Poor Johnny. He thought by cutting her off from the rest of the world, without even a telephone by means of communication, he could hold her.
But of course the fair Lily tired of her ivory tower and escaped.
Uh-huh. Johnny went back to Wall Street, made a couple more million, and the place was sold.
And here we are. Well, I ought to find Mrs. Owen. The others will be up in a minute.
It'd be very rude to leave me here all by myself.
Would it? Oh, well, I wonder where she is.
I suppose she'll be along eventually. Do you mind if I have a drink? I'm very dry.
Of course you could.
What's yours?
No thanks, not for me. Not on duty.
A good secretary is never off duty.
Really, this is exciting.
What is?
All this. The smell of the sea, the gulls, the beach, and this lovely house. I am going to enjoy myself.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure we both are. Here's to you. You are very lovely.
Where is Mrs. Owen?
Mrs. Owen, Mr. and Mrs. Owen won't be down until tomorrow, miss. I thought you knew.
Tomorrow? But
I have a list here of the guests expected, miss. If you'd like to see them.
thank you. How awful. I say, you will be sweet and help me, won't you?
I won't move from your side.
Thank you. It seems strange to have brought only us in the first boat and all the rest in the second.
That, I'm afraid, was design, not coincidence.
Design? What do you mean?
Well, you see, I told the boatman that there's no need to wait for anyone else. That and a few shillings soon start up that engine.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
They're not a very exciting lot, are they?
I thought the young man was rather nice looking.
Callow, definitely callow, and very, very young.
I suppose you think a man in his 30s is more attractive?
I don't think, my darling, I know.
Wizard Place you got here?
I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid. I won't be down until tomorrow.
That's too bad.
May I introduce Captain Lombard, Mr.
Marston, Anthony Marston.
Have a drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you.
What do you have? Gin, whiskey, sherry?
Whiskey, I think.
Wonderful place you have here.
I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down until tomorrow.
That enough?
How are you?
Name's Lombard, Mr.
Davis. Davis is the name.
Mr. Davis, Mr. Marston. Would
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Marston.
you like a drink?
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Lombard. Bit of a stiff climb up here, but phew, what a view and what a height. Reminds me of South Africa, this place.
Really? What part?
Oh, Natal, Durban. Do you know?
Huh.
Well, here's the temperance. Do you know South Africa?
Me? No.
Oh, well, that's where I'm from. That's my natal state.
Interesting country, I should think.
Finest country in the world, sir. Diamond, gold, oranges, everything a man could want. Talk about a land flowing with beer and Skittles.
How do you do?
General Mackenzie, isn't it? I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down until tomorrow. Can I introduce Captain Lombard, Mr. Marston, and Mr.
Davis. Davis is the name.
Whiskey and soda, sir?
Thanks. You want to drink? You want to serve?
Formerly in the King's African Rifles. Too tame in peacetime. I chucked it.
Great. Come on.
Where is Mrs. Owen? Miss Brent, isn't it? I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't
Won't
be
be
down
down
until
until tomorrow.
Indeed, extraordinary. Did she miss the train?
I expect so. Won't you have something? Can I introduce Captain Lombard, General Mackenzie, Mr. Marston? I believe you all met on the boat. And Mr.
Davis. Davis is the name. May I take your case?
Do let me get you something. Glass of gin.
I never touched alcohol.
Never touch alcohol?
I suppose you know, young man, that you left us standing there on the wharf.
I'm afraid, Miss Brent, I was to blame for that.
It seems to me most extraordinary that Mrs. Owen should not be here to receive her guests.
Perhaps she's just the kind of person who can't help missing trains.
That's what I reckon she is.
No, not at all. Mrs. Owen isn't the least like that.
Maybe it was her husband's fault.
She hasn't got a husband. I should like to go to my room.
Of course, I'll take you there.
You'll find Mrs. Rogers up there. She will show you your room.
Our host and hostess haven't arrived yet. My name's Lombard.
Mine's Wargrave. How do you do?
Very well. Would you like a drink, sir?
Yes, please, a whiskey. How are you? Davis. Davis is the name. Wonderful place you got here. Quite unique.
As you say, quite unique.
Your drink, sir.
Thank you. Old Badger Berkeley rolled up yet?
Who?
Badger Berkeley, he wrote me in for the show. When's he coming?
I don't think he's coming. Nobody by the name of Berkeley.
Why, the dirty old double crosser, he's let me down. Rather wizard into this place. Rather wizard girl, that secretary. She ought to line things up a bit. What do you say we get dressed for dinner first time?
Let's go explore. Things are a bit of 6s and 7s with the Owens not showing up.
Tricky, what? I say, wizard place for a holiday, what?
Excuse me, aren't you gonna sit down?
Well, to tell you the truth, you seem to be in my chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were one of the family.
Well, it's not exactly that. To tell you the truth, I've never been here before. But you see, I've lived at the Benton Club half of the last 10 years, and my seat's just about there. Can't get used to sitting anywhere else.
It becomes a bit of a habit.
Yes, it certainly does. Thank you. Well, it's not as good as the clothes, but it's a nice chair. To tell you the truth, I was a bit surprised when I got the invitation. Haven't had anything for well over 4 years. Very nice of them, I thought.
Can I have your keys, sir?
Is Lady Constance Comington expected here? Can you tell me?
Lady Constance Comington? I shouldn't think so, sir, unless she's coming down with Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
Oh,
Allow me, sir. Can I have your keys, sir?
No thanks, I'll unpack for myself.
Dinner is at 8 o'clock, sir. Allow me to show you to your room.
Please.
Here you are, sir. I'll call Rogers. Rogers. Rogers.
How are you? Davis is the name.
Mine's Armstrong.
Dr. Armstrong, I believe.
Yes.
Thought so. Never forget a face.
Don't tell me I've forgotten one of my patients.
No, nothing like that. Just I saw you in court one time giving some expert evidence.
Oh, really? Are you interested in the law?
Well, you see, I'm from South Africa, so naturally the legal processes in this country are bound to interest a millennial.
Oh, yes, of course.
Have a drink? Mine's empty.
No, thank you. I never touch it.
Been having a look around the island. Wonderful place, isn't it?
Yes, I thought as I was being motored over from the mainland, what a haven of peace this was.
Too peaceful for some, I dare say.
Wonderfully restful. Wonderful for the nerves.
Yes, it might be. Did you come down by train?
No, I motored down. Dropped by a patient on the way. Great response. Wonderful recovery.
That's the best part of 200 miles. How long did it take you?
I didn't hurry. I never hurry. Bad for the nerves.
Yes, and if only more people would take account of these young road hogs.
How do you know some young analyst road hog nearly drove me off the road? But yes, he almost did. I wish I had his number. Would you excuse me? I must have a word with Mr. Owen.
Oh, but Mr. Owen won't be down until...
You ready, sir?
Yes, what time's supper?
Dinner is at 8 o'clock, sir. I think dressing will be optional tonight.
Nice place you got here.
Thank you, sir.
Been here long?
Just in a week, sir.
So you don't know anything about this crowd that's here? Come on. Oh, Rogers,
Yes, sir.
do you think you can put some beer and some sandwiches in my room tonight? It's this sea air. Gives me an hell of an appetite.
I'll see what I can do, sir.
Good man. I'll see you Mulder's back. Now, could you show me to my room?
Of course, sir.
Good, I can do it with the wash and brush straight away.
Oh, there you are, Roger. Roger, clear these dirty glasses. You're always leaving the dirty work to me. Here I am, with a 4-course dinner on hand, and no one to help me. Who was that you were talking to just now?
Davis, South African gentleman. No class, if you ask me.
I don't like him. I don't like any of them much. More like the bunch at the boarding house, I'd say.
Davis gives off he's some rich millionaire or something. You should see his underwear. It keeps the name.
Well, as I said, it's not treating us right. All these guests arriving today, and no mates till the morning. What do you think we are?
No. The money's good.
So it ought to be. You'd catch me going to service again unless the money was good.
The money's good. So what are you going on about?
Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not staying in a place where I'm put upon. Cooking's my business. I'm a good cook.
Great.
And housework's none of my business. I have a good mind to put my hat and coat on and go straight back to Plymouth.
You can't do that.
Who says I can't? Why not? I should like to know.
Because you're on an island.
I don't know as I fancy being on an island.
Don't know that I do either, come to think of it. I'm slipping down to the pub or going to the pictures. But oh well, it's double wages on account of the difficulty. There's plenty of beer in the kitchen.
That's all I ever think about, beer.
Now. You cut along to that kitchen. It's generally spoiled.
It'll be spoiled them anyways. Wasted on them. Thank goodness I didn't make the soup at home. Dinner won't be a minute, miss. Just a question for you.
Is everything all right, Rogers? Can you manage between the two of you?
Yes, she's talking. But she gets the job done.
What a lovely evening.
Yes, the weather seems very settled.
How plainly one can hear the sea.
A pleasant sound.
Hardly a breath of wind. And deliciously warm, not like England at all.
I should have thought you might feel a little uncomfortable in that dress.
Oh, no,
It's rather tight, isn't it?
I don't think so.
You'll excuse me, my dear, but you're a young girl and you've got your living to earn.
Yes?
A well-bred woman doesn't like her secretaries to appear flashy. It looks, as if you were trying to attract the attention of the opposite sex.
Would you say I do attract them?
That's besides the point. A young girl who deliberately sets out to get the attention of men won't be likely to keep her job long.
Surely that depends on who she's working for.
Really, Miss Claythorne.
Aren't you being a little unkind?
Well, this younger generation is no good at all.
You don't like youth, I see.
Is there any reason why I should, pray?
No, but it seems to me that you must miss out on an awful lot. Sorry, that's just what I think.
The world will never improve until we stimulate in modesty.
Quite pathological.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What about the old boy?
He looks rather like a tortoise, don't you think so?
All judges have that look. They have that venomous way of sticking their heads in and out. Mr. Justice Wargrave is no exception.
Oh, I didn't realize he was a judge.
Yes, he's probably more responsible than anyone else in England for sending innocent people to their deaths. Hello, you. Have you two met? Dr. Armstrong, Miss Claythorne. Armstrong and I were just talking about how the old boy...
Yes, I heard you, and so did he, I think.
Oh, Sir Lawrence.
Miss Brent, isn't it?
There's something I want to ask you. Will you come out here a moment?
A remarkably fine night.
Absolutely wizard car, a supercharged sports by Lady Carlotta. You don't see many of them on the road these days. I can get over 100 out of her.
Did you come down from London?
Yes, 208 miles in a bit under 4 hours. Too much traffic to keep up the pace, though. Touched 90 going over Salisbury Plain.
I think you passed me on the road.
Did I?
Yes, you nearly drove me into a ditch.
Sorry.
If I had your number, I would have pointed you.
Well, you were merely footling along in the middle of the road.
Footling? Me?
Okay. What about a drink?
Great idea. I'll have one too. Will you have one?
No, thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Owen.
Why Mrs. Owen?
You'd make the most attractive wife for any wealthy businessman.
Do you always flirt so outrageously?
Always.
Well, now we know.
You know what Miss Brent is talking to Wargrave about? She tried to buttonhole him upstairs.
I don't know. Funny. She seemed so definite that there wasn't a Mr. Owen.
You don't think of Mrs. Owen that there isn't, that they aren't,
What, married, you mean?
yes.
Damn shame we don't know each other. I could have given you a ride down.
Yes, that would have been grand.
I'd like to show you what I could do over Salisbury Plain sometime. Tell you what, maybe you can drive back with me.
But
She likes the way she's
But
going.
it seems damn silly. I have an empty car.
But she likes the way she's going.
Oh, look! Aren't these sweet? Those 10 little China soldier boys. Oh, and look, there's the old nursery rhyme.
What are you talking about? What soldier boys? What nursery rhyme?
10 little soldier boys going out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9. 9 little soldier boys sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8.
8 little soldier boys traveling in Devon. One got left behind, and then there were 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. You are charged with these indictments that you did at respectively and at diverse times commit the following. Edward Armstrong, that you did cause the death of Louisa Mary Cleves. William Henry Glore, that you brought about the death of James Stephen Landor. Emily Caroline Brent, that you were responsible for the death of Beatrice Taylor. Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, that you killed Peter Ogilvy Hamilton. Philip Lombard. They were guilty of the deaths of 21 men, members of an East African tribe. John Gordon Mackenzie. That you sent your wife's lover, Arthur Richmond, to his death. Anthony James Marston. They were guilty of the murder of John and Lucy Combs. Thomas Rogers and Ethel Rogers. They brought about the death of Jennifer Brady. Lawrence John Wargrave. They were guilty of the murder of Edwin Seaton. Prisoners at the bar. Have you anything to say in your defense?
Oh.
She'll be around in a minute. She's fainted, that's all. Get some brandy.
Rogers, get some brandy.
Who was that speaking? It sounded.
What's going on here? What kind of a practical joke was that?
Where did that voice come from? Oh, here we are.
You are charged with these indictments.
Turn it off! It's horrible!
A disgraceful and heartless practical joke.
So you think it's a joke, do you?
What else could it be?
At the moment, I'm not prepared to give an opinion.
Who the devil turned it on though, instead of going?
We must inquire into that.
Oh dear me. Oh dear me.
Allow me, sir. I'm going to speak to her. Ethel, pull yourself together. Pull yourself together now. Do you hear?
Did I faint, sir?
Yes, you did.
It was that voice. The awful voice, like a judgment. Oh.
Drink
oh.
this, Mr. Rogers.
I'm all right now. It gave me a turn.
Well, of course it did. Give me a turn too. Wicked Lies would like to know.
Who put that record on the gramophone? Was it you, Rogers?
I was just obeying orders, sir.
Whose orders?
Mr. Owens.
Let me get this quite clear. Mr. Owens' orders were what exactly?
I was to put a record on the gramophone. I thought it was just to play some music.
Is there a title?
A title? Yes, sir. It's called Swan Song.
The whole thing preposterous. Preposterous. Slinging accusations about like this. Something must be done about it. This fellow Owen, whoever he is.
That's just it. Who is he?
That is exactly what we must go into in great detail. I suggest you should get your wife to bed, Rogers. Then come back here.
I'll give you a hand.
Will she be all right, Doctor?
Yes, quite all right.
I don't know about you, sir, but I feel I need another drink.
I agree.
Miss Brent, would you like anything?
I should like a glass of water, please.
Yes, I'll get it. I'll have a little whiskey too.
She'll be all right. I gave her a sedative.
Now then, doctor, you want a drink after all this?
No, thank you. I never touch it.
Yeah, so you said. General, you'll have this one?
Now then, Rogers, we must get to the bottom of this. Tell us what you know about Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
He owns this place, sir.
I am aware of that fact. What I want you to tell me is what you yourself know about the man.
Not much, sir. You see, I've never seen him.
What do you mean you've never seen him?
Me and my wife, we were just engaged by letter a week ago in the Regina in Plymouth.
That's a high-class firm. We can check on that.
Have you got the letter?
The letter engaging us? Yes, sir.
Headed Ritz Hotel and typewritten.
Coronation machine number 5, enzyme paper, no defects, most common make. We shan't get much out of this. We might try for fingerprints, but it's tangled too much.
Quite the little detective.
Got some fancy Christian name, hasn't he? Ulick Norman Owen. Quite the mouthful.
I am obliged to you, Mr. Marston. You have drawn my attention to a curious and suggestive point. I think the time has come for all of us to come forward with all the information we have regarding our unknown host. We are all his guests. I think it would be beneficial for all of us to explain exactly how that came about.
There certainly is something very peculiar about all this. I received a letter with a signature that was not very easy to read. It purported to be from a woman whom I had met at a certain summer resort 2 or 3 years ago. I took the name to be Ogden. I'm quite certain I have never met or become friendly with anyone of the name of Owen.
Have you got that letter, Miss Brent?
Yes, I'll fetch it for you.
Thank you. Miss Claythorne?
I never actually met Mrs. Owen. I wanted a holiday post, and I applied to a secretarial agency. Miss Grenfell's in London. I was offered this post and accepted.
You were never interviewed by your prospective employer?
No, this is the letter.
Soldier Island, Sticklehaven, Devon. I shall be glad to pay you the salary you ask and ask you to take up your duties on August 8th. The train is at 12:10 from Paddington to Oak Ridge. I enclose £5 for expenses. Yours truly, Una Nancy Owen. Mr. Marston?
I got a wire from an old pal of mine, Badger Berkeley. He told me to roll down here. I was a bit surprised because I had the idea the old horse had gone to Norway. I haven't got the wire.
Thank you. Dr. Armstrong?
Mr. Owen wrote to me, said he was concerned about his wife's health. Her nerves, to be exact. He wanted her apart without her being alarmed, so he suggested I be treated as one of the regular house guests.
Did you have any previous acquaintance with the family?
No, none at all.
Yet you had no hesitation in obeying the summons.
A colleague of mine was mentioned, and a very handsome fee supplied. I was due for a holiday anyway.
Thank you. Dear Miss Brent, I do hope you remember me. I shall be glad if you could see your way to spending your summer holiday on Soldier Island. As my guest, of course, I suggest August 8th to 12:40 from Paddington to Oak Ridge. Yours sincerely, U.N. Yes, the signature is slightly ambiguous. Here's my own decoy letter from an old friend of mine, Lady Constance Comington. She writes in her usual vague, incoherent way, urges me to come down here, and refers to her host and hostess in the vaguest of terms.
Wait a minute. I'm just
Wait a
thought of
minute.
something. But
We will take one thing at a time if you don't mind, Captain Lombard. General Mackenzie?
Got a letter from Mr. Owen. Thought I must have met him sometime at the club. Mentioned some old cronies of mine were to be here. Hope that excuse informal invitation.
Thank
Haven't
you.
accepted the letter, I'm afraid.
Thank you. Captain Lombard?
same thing. Letter mentioning mutual friends. I haven't kept it either.
Just now we have had a somewhat disturbing experience. An apparently disembodied voice spoke to us all by name, uttering certain definite accusations. We will deal with those accusations in a moment. Right now I'm concerned with a minor detail. Among the names mentioned was that of William Henry Bloor, yet there is no one here named Bloor amongst us. The name of Davis was not mentioned. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Davis?
Well, cat's out of the bag, it seems. Guess I ought to admit my name isn't Davis.
You are William Henry Bloor.
That's right.
I'd like to add something to that. Not only are you here under a false name, Mr. Bloor, but I've also realized this day you've been a first-class liar. You claim to come from South Africa. I know South Africa, and it's all well. And I'm prepared to swear you never set foot there in your life.
Well, you got me wrong. I'm an ex-CID man.
Oh, awkward.
Well, I've got my credentials and I can prove it. I run a detective agency in Plymouth. I was put onto this job.
By whom?
Why, by Mr. Owen. He paid for everything, told me I was to come to this house party, pose as a guest. He also gave me a list of all your names and said I was to keep an eye on all of you.
Any reason given?
Said Mrs. Owens had some valuable jewels. Doubt she even exists.
Your conclusion, I believe, is justified. Ulick Norman Owen, Una Nancy Owen. That is to say, unknown.
But it's fantastic, mad.
Yes, I have no doubt in my own mind that we have been invited here by a madman, most likely a dangerous homicidal lunatic.
Oh my God.
Whoever has enticed us here, they have made a great effort to find out a great deal about us. A very great deal. And in doing so, they have uttered against us certain definite accusations.
It's iniquitous.
Don't know what the
wicked.
damn fool is getting at.
I wish to say this. Our unknown friend accuses me of the death of Edward Seaton. I remember Seaton perfectly well. He came before me for trial in June 1930. He was charged with the murder of an elderly woman. He was very ably defended and he made a good impression on the jury in the witness box. Nevertheless, on the evidence, he was certainly guilty. I summed up accordingly, and the jury brought in a verdict of guilty. The appeal was lodged on the grounds of misdirection. The appeal was dismissed, and the man was duly executed. I wish to say before you all that my conscience is perfectly clear on the matter. I did my own duty and nothing more. I passed sentence on a rightfully convicted murderer.
The old boy's lying. I swear, he's lying.
Did you know Stephen at all? I mean,
Fellow's a madman. Absolute madman. Got a bee in his bonnet. Got hold of the wrong end of the stick all around. Best go to leave this sort of thing unanswered. However, feel I had to say no truth, whatever, in what he said about young Arthur Richmond. Richmond was my officer. I sent him on reconnaissance in 1917. He was killed. Also, feel I have to say, resent very much. So on my wife. Best woman in the world. Absolutely. Caesar's wife.
I've just been thinking. John and Lucy Combs. Must have been a couple of kids I ran over back near Cambridge. Christi, bad luck.
For them or for you?
Well, I was thinking for me, but of course you're right, sir. For them too. Of course it was a complete accident. Must have ran out from some cottage or another. Beastly nuisance. Lost my license for a whole year.
this speeding is all wrong. All wrong.
Well, it was just an accident.
Might I say a word, sir?
Go ahead, Rogers.
There was mention of me and my wife, Mrs. Rogers, being associated with the death of Miss Jennifer Brady. There isn't a word of truth to it, sir. Miss Jennifer Brady, she was always an old, frail woman, and never in the best of health. There was not a word of it, sir, not a word of me and my wife having anything to do with the death of Mrs. Rogers.
Came into a nice little something at our death, though, didn't you?
Mrs. Jennifer Brady left us a legacy in recognition of our faithful services. And why not, I'd like to know?
What about yourself, Lord?
What about me?
Your name was mentioned.
Oh, I know. That was a landowner and commercial bank robbery.
Yes, I've heard the name before. Lander was convicted on your evidence.
He was.
Lander got penal servitude for life, and he died in Dartmoor jail a year later.
He was a crook. It was him put the night watchman out. The case was clear from the start.
I believe you were complimented on your handling of the case.
I was. I got a promotion. I was only doing my duty.
Convenient word, duty. What about you, Armstrong?
The name meant nothing to me. Close, whatever it was. I have no remembrance of being connected, having a patient of that name, or being connected with the death in any way. Of course, it was a long time ago. It's possible it may have been one of my operation cases in the hospital. So many of these people come too late. When they die, It's always the surgeon's fault.
Then it's better to take up nerve surgery and give up operations. Some give up drink.
You have no right to insinuate such things.
I wasn't insinuating anything. I was just saying. Miss Claythorne?
I was nursery governess to Peter Hamilton. We were in Cornwall for the summer. One day, when my attention was distracted, he started off. There was a rock far out that he was always wanting to swim to. As soon as I saw what happened, I swam after him. I couldn't get there in time.
I see. Was there an inquest?
Yes, I was exonerated by the coroner. His mother didn't blame me either.
Miss Brent?
I have nothing to say.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You reserve your defense.
There is no question of defense. I have always acted according to the dictates of my conscience.
I have here. Myself exempted.
We are waiting for your story, Captain Mark.
I haven't got a story.
What do you mean?
It's perfectly true. I plead guilty. I left those natives to die in Africa.
You abandon your men?
A matter of self-preservation. It is a man's first duty. And natives don't mind dying like us Europeans do. They don't feel like us.
Our inquiry rests there. Now, Rogers, I'm not yet sure as to the purpose of our unknown host inviting us here, but I believe he is not sane in the accepted sense of the word. I think we should leave here tonight.
There's no boat, sir.
Why don't you telephone to the mainland?
Fred Narcott. He always brings everything here. He takes the orders as well.
Tricky, what? I say, we gotta ferret out before we go. Whole thing's like a detective story, positively thrilling.
At my time of life, I have no desire for thrills.
Legal life's narrowing. I'm all for crime. Here's to it.
He's dead.
Dead? You mean the fellow just choked and died?
A man doesn't die of a mere choking fit, General Mackenzie. Died of asphyxiation, sure enough.
Never knew a man could die like that. Just of a choking fit.
In the midst of life, we are in death.
General Mackenzie, Marston's death is not what we call a natural one. He died.
Was there something in the whiskey?
Yes, by the smell of it, cyanide. Probably potassium cyanide. Works pretty much instantaneously.
Suicide, eh? That's where I'm going.
You'd never think he'd commit suicide. He was so alive. He was enjoying himself.
Oh, look. Here's one of the little soldier boys off the mantelpiece. Broken.
We've been up to the top. No sign of that boat.
It's
Yeah.
very early still.
Oh, I know. Still, the fellow brings the milk and the bread and all that. Sure thought he got here earlier, though. No sign of breakfast. Where's that fellow Rogers?
Oh, don't let's bother about breakfast.
How's the weather looking?
Wind has freshened up a bit. Rather a mackerel sky. Old boy in the train yesterday said we were due for dirty weather. Shouldn't suppose he wasn't right.
It's absurd not keeping a boat on the island.
No proper harbor. Even if the boat were to come from the southeast, it would get dashed up to pieces against the rocks.
But a boat would always make us from the mainland.
No, Miss Brent, that's just what it went.
Do you mean we should be cut off from the land?
Yes, Ravidia and tin stuff till the gale has blown itself out. But you needn't worry, the sea's only a bit choppy.
I think the pleasures of living on an island are rather overrated.
We wish that boat would come. Knowing the way the house is built up against the rocks, we can't see it mainland till you climb to the top. Shall I go up there again?
It's no use, Doctor. A watch pot never boils. Besides, there was no boat putting out when we were up there just now.
And where's Rogers? He ought to be about.
If you ask me, Master Rogers was pretty badly rattled last night.
Yes. Gas for the whole thing.
Got the window up properly. I take it even bet he and his old lady did that old lady in.
Who? Rogers?
Well, I mean, you see him look at it? Did you see the look on his face? Guilty as hell, I should say.
But it would have been possible for anyone to tamper with Marston's drink without our seeing him.
Oh, yes. I say, suppose he's hopped it.
Who? Rogers? He couldn't have. There's no boat on the island. You've just said so.
Well, he might say so, but suppose there is one and he's nipped off on it first thing.
Oh no. He wouldn't be allowed to leave the island.
Sleep well, General?
I dreamed. Yes, I dreamed.
I don't wonder at that.
I dreamed of Leslie. My wife, you know.
Oh, yes. Wish Narika would come.
Who is Naraka?
The man who brought us over here yesterday afternoon.
Was it only yesterday?
Yes, I feel like that too. Suicides and all this stuff happening. It's about all a man can take. I shan't be sorry to see the back of this island. I gave you my word.
So you don't understand. How strange.
What was that, General?
I don't like the look of him.
Well, yeah, young Martian suicide must have been a pretty bad shock to him. Look at him, he's years older.
Yes. Yes, and where's that poor young fellow now?
His body's in the study. Put him there myself.
Dr. Armstrong, I suppose it was suicide?
What else could it be?
I don't know, but suicide.
You know, I had a pretty funny feeling in the night. Suppose there is a boat on the island. Rogers may know, or this Owen guy may have told him to say so. Pretty nasty thought, isn't it?
Fantastic, the whole thing. Fantastic.
Are you hungry, General? Feeling like breakfast?
Leslie, my dear.
No, I'm not. I'm Vera Claythorne.
Of course. Forgive me. I took you for my wife.
Oh,
I was waiting for her, you see.
There you are. There you are, Armstrong. My wife. Can you check on my wife, sir?
Yes, of course. Is she still feeling under the weather?
She's.
You won't leave the island without me?
wish the boat
Morning.
would come.
Good morning, Captain Lombard.
Good morning. A bit late, isn't it?
Yes,
Where's the boat?
not here.
Good morning. You and I could have gone for a swim before breakfast. Too bad all this.
Too bad you overslept yourself.
You must have some good nerves to sleep like that.
Nothing makes me lose my sleep.
Didn't dream of any African natives by any chance, did you?
No. Dream of convicts on Dartmoor.
I don't think that's very funny, Mr. Lombard.
You started it. Where's breakfast?
The whole domestic staff has seemed to go on strike.
I guess you can forage for ourselves.
Well, that's strange.
What?
You remember we found one of these little fellows smashed last night?
Yes, I ought to leave 9.
That ought to leave 9. I'm certain there were 10 of them here when we arrived.
So?
There are only 8.
So there are. Maybe there were only 9 to begin with. We only thought there were 10 because of the rhyme.
I think it's strange, don't you?
Maybe. Hello. What's the matter, Armstrong?
Mrs. Rogers is dead.
No.
Ow.
How?
Died in her sleep. Rogers thought she was still under the draft of sleeping stuff I gave her last night. Did the fire in the kitchen and the one in this room. Then, when she hadn't appeared, he went out to check on her. He didn't like the look of her and has been searching for me.
What was it? Art?
She's been dead about 5 hours, I should say, and it's impossible to tell.
After all, she had a pretty bad shock last night.
Yes.
She may have been poisoned, Doctor?
It's perfectly possible.
With the same stuff as young Marston?
No, not cyanide. A hypnotic or a narcotic. One of the barbiturates or chlorine, something like that.
You gave her one of those sleeping powders last night, didn't you?
Yes, I gave her a mild dose of luminol.
Didn't give her too much, did you?
Certainly not. What do you mean?
Well, I didn't mean anything by it. I just thought she'd had a weak heart.
The amount I gave her could not have hurt anyone.
Then what exactly did happen?
Impossible to say without an autopsy.
If, for instance, this had occurred in the case of one of your private patients, what would you have done?
Without any knowledge of the woman's previous state of health, I certainly could not have given her a certificate.
She was a very nervous-looking creature. She had a bad fight last night. Perhaps it was heart failure.
Her heart certainly did fail to beat, but what caused it?
Conscience.
What exactly do you mean by that, Miss Brent?
You all heard. She was accused, together with her husband, of having deliberately murdered her former employer, an old lady.
And you believe that's true, Miss Brent?
Certainly. You all saw her last night. The shock of her witness brought home to her was too much for her. She literally died of fear.
It's a possible theory, but without any knowledge of the woman's previous state of health, perhaps there have been latent cardiac
Call it,
weakness.
if you prefer, an act of God.
Oh no, Miss Brent.
You regard it as impossible that a sinner should be struck down by the wrath of God? I do not.
My dear lady, in my experience of ill-doing, Providence leaves the work of conviction and chastisement to us mortals, and the process is often fraught with difficulties. There are no shortcuts.
Let's be practical. What did the woman have to drink and eat last night before she went to bed?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all? Not a cup of tea or a glass of water? I'll bet you she had a cup of tea. That sort of always does.
Rogers assures me she's had nothing.
You might say so.
So that's your idea, is it?
Well, you heard the accusations last night. What if it's true? Miss Brent thinks it is for one. They've gotten away with murder. They're feeling quite safe and happy about it.
Happy?
Well, they know there's no immediate danger to them. And plus, they got nothing to worry about at the moment, especially for Mr. Rogers. So then some lunatic comes and spills the beans. Who cracked? It's a woman. You didn't see him acting all husbandly solicitude when she was coming to. Not in your sweet life. He was like a cat on hot bricks. They've gotten away with murder, and that's the position. But the woman isn't brave enough to brazen it out, so what does he do? He slips a nice little something into a nice little glass and gives it to her, and then cleans it out and gives it to the doctor and tells him that she ain't had nothing.
Oh, no. That's impossible. A man wouldn't do that. Not to his wife.
Be surprised what some husbands would do.
Excuse me, miss. I'm getting along with breakfast. I'm not much of a good cook, I'm afraid. It's lunch that's worrying me. Would cold tongue and gelatin be satisfactory?
Yes, that'll be fine, Rogers.
Lunch? We shouldn't be here for lunch. When the hell's that boat coming?
Mr.
What?
Won't be allowed, sir.
What?
Friend Narcot's always here before 8. Is there anything else you require, miss?
No, thank you, Rogers.
And is it Rogers? His wife is lying dead, calling upstairs, and he's making breakfast and talking about lunch. And now he says that boat won't be coming. How the hell does he know?
Mr. Look.
What?
Oh, don't you see? He's dazed. He's just carrying on automatically as any good servant would. It's pathetic, really.
Yeah, he's pulling a fast one, if you ask me.
The really significant thing is the failure of the boat to arrive. It means we are being deliberately cut off from help.
There's very little time. Very little time.
Can't somebody shut up, Grandpa?
Why do you think Narcot hasn't turned up?
I think the ubiquitous Mr. Owen has given orders.
I mean, told himself some sort of practical joke?
He'd never fall for that, would he?
Why not? Soldier Island's known for having some crazy parties. This is just another crazy scheme. He knows we have plenty of provisions on the island. Someone probably just called him and told him it was just a joke.
Couldn't we light a bonfire up on top of the island so that they'd see it?
That's probably been provided against. They're to ignore all signals.
But can't we do something?
Oh, yes. We can find a funny little prankster that caused this whole joke. Because in my mind, he's as mad as a hatter and as dangerous as a rattlesnake.
Hardly a good simile, Captain Lombard. The rattlesnake at least gives warning of its approach.
A warning. My goodness, yes, a warning. 10 little soldier boys. There were 10 of us after Narcot left. 10 little soldier boys going out to dine. One choked his little self. Marston choked himself. And then 9 little soldier boys stayed up very late. One overslept himself. Mrs. Rogers died in her sleep.
You don't think... Do you mean he wants to kill us all?
Yes.
And each one fits with the rhyme.
It's impossible. Coincidence. It must be.
Only 8 little soldier boys left. I suppose that's coincidence as well. What do you think, Lord?
No,
What about yourself, sir?
I agree.
All right, let's get out there. Come on, Blur. Come on, Armstrong.
nobody's got a revolver by any chance. Don't suppose that's much to hope for.
Oh, I have one.
Always carry that about with you?
Yes, I've been in a few tight places before. It's always nice to have this next to me.
Oh, well, you've probably never been in a tighter position you are now. Because if there's a homicidal maniac on this island, he's probably got a whole arsenal on him and he'll use it.
Actually, you might be wrong there, Blor. Most homicidal maniacs are quiet, unassuming people.
Delightful fellows.
You'd never know there was anything wrong with them.
Yes, and if he turns out to be one of that sort, we'll leave him to you, Doctor. Now then, let's get started. Lombard, you search the house. Me and Armstrong will search the island.
All right, but just stay together. Remember, one got left behind.
Well, mind you, doesn't get you before you get in.
Don't worry.
Come on, Armstrong.
A very energetic young man, Captain Lombard.
Don't you think he's right? If there is someone on the island, they'll be bound to find him. It's practically bare rock.
I think this problem needs brains to solve it, rather than brawn.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna sit in the sun and think, my dear young lady.
Where did I put the skein of wool? Did you leave it upstairs? Shall I go and see if I can find it for you?
No, I'll get it. I know where it's likely to be.
I'm glad Captain Lombard has got a revolver.
They're all wasting time. Wasting time.
Do you think so?
Yes, it's much better to sit quietly and wait.
Wait for what?
For the end, of course. I wish I could find Leslie.
Your wife?
Yes, I wish you'd known her. She was so pretty, so gay.
Was she?
Yes, I loved her very much. Of course, I was a lot older than she was. She was only 27, you know. Arthur Richmond was 26. He was my ADC. Leslie liked him. They used to talk of music and plays, and she teased him and made fun of him. Damn fool, wasn't I? No fool like an old fool. Exactly like a book the way I found out when I was out in France. She wrote to both of us and put the letters in the wrong envelope. So I knew.
Oh, no.
It's all right, my dear. It was a long time ago. But you see, I loved her very much and believed in her. I didn't say anything to him. I let it gather up inside. Here, a slow, murderous rage. Damn young hypocrite. I liked the boy. Trusted him.
I wonder what the others are doing.
I sent him to his death. It was quite easy. Mistakes are being made all the time. All anyone could say is that I made a blunder, lost my nerve a bit, and sacrificed one of my best men. Yes, it was quite easy. Leslie never knew. I never told her I found out. We went on as usual, but somehow nothing was quite real anymore. She died of pneumonia. She had a heart-shaped face and gray eyes and brown hair that curled.
Oh, don't.
Yes, I suppose in a way it was murder. Curious murder. And I'm always such a law-abiding man. It didn't feel like that at the time. She wasn't I thought. But after, well, you know, don't you?
What do you mean?
You don't seem to understand. I thought you would. I thought you'd be glad to if the end was coming. We're all gonna die now.
I don't know.
You're very young. You haven't got to that yet. The relief, the blessed relief, when you haven't got to deal with it any longer. General, don't talk to me that way. You don't understand. I want to stay here and wait. Wait for Leslie to come to me.
I'm frightened. Oh, I'm frightened.
All correct. No secret passages, one corpse.
Don't.
I say, you do look low. How about a drink?
A drink? 2 corpses in the house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and all you can say, have a drink. An old man going quite crackers, have a drink. 10 people accused of murder? That's all right, so long as you have a drink. Everything's fine. Great.
All right, stay thirsty.
Oh, you're nothing but a waster, an adventurer. You make me tired.
I say, you do look all head up. What's the matter, my sweet?
I am not your sweet.
I'm sorry, I rather thought you were. Oh, calm down. You and I have so much in common. Ropes and murder.
Ropes and murders?
Okay. You don't like the company of rogues and murderers. You won't have a drink. I'll finish searching.
Unpleasant young man. I couldn't find it anywhere. Is anything the matter?
I'm worried about the general. He really is ill, I think.
Looking out for the boat, General? His sin has found him out.
Oh, don't.
One must face facts.
Throw stones?
Even if his wife was no better than she should be, and she must have been a depraved woman, he had no right to take judgment into his own hands.
What about Beatrice Taylor? Who? That was the name, wasn't it?
You are referring to that absurd accusation about myself?
Yes.
Now that we are alone, I have no objection to telling you the facts of the case. Indeed, I should like you to hear them. It was not a fit subject to discuss before gentlemen, so naturally I refused to say anything that last night. That girl, Beatrice Taylor, was in my service. I was very much deceived in her. She had nice manners and was clean and willing. I was very pleased with her. Of course, all this was the sheerest hypocrisy. She was a loose girl with no morals. Disgusting. It was some time before I found out that she was what we call in trouble. It was a great shock to me. Her parents were decent folks too, who had brought her up strictly. I'm glad to say they didn't condone her behavior.
What happened?
Naturally, I refused to keep her an hour under my roof. No one shall ever say I condoned immorality.
Did she drown herself?
Yes.
How old was she?
17.
Only 17?
Quite old enough to know how to behave. I told her what a low, depraved thing she was. I told her that she was beyond the pale and that no decent person would take her into their house. I told her that her child would be the child of sin and would be branded all its life, and that the man would naturally not dream of marrying her. I told her that I felt soiled by ever having her under my roof.
You told a girl of 17 all that?
Yes, I'm glad to say I broke her down utterly.
Poor little devil.
I have no patience with this indulgence towards sin.
And then I suppose you turned her out of the house.
Of course.
And she didn't dare go home. What did you feel like when you found she drowned herself? Yes, didn't you blame yourself?
Not at all. I had nothing with which to reproach myself.
I believe you really feel like that. That makes it even more horrible.
That girl's unbalanced. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they took are their own foot taking. The Lord shall be known by the judgment he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hand.
Breakfast is ready, miss.
Be quiet. The wicked shall return.
Do you know what the gentleman is? Breakfast is ready.
So, Justice Warburg is sitting out in the sun. Captain, Dr. Armstrong and Mr. Bloor are searching the island. I shouldn't bother about them.
Shall not the island shake at the sound of the fall, when the wounded cry, when the slaughter is made in the midst of thee?
Shall we go in?
I don't feel like eating.
Then all the princes of the sea shall come down from their thrones, and lay away their robes, and put off their gorgeous garments. They shall clothe themselves with trembling. They shall sit upon the ground, and shall tremble at every moment, and be astonished.
Read it aloud, Miss Brent.
It is my custom to read a portion of the Bible every day.
Very good habit, I'm sure.
What luck did you have?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
That's right. What about the house, landlord?
Searched it from attic to cellars. There's nobody in here. I'll stake my life on it.
This is getting cold.
Breakfast! Come on, Lord. You've been yelping about breakfast all morning. Let's eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. Or perhaps even today.
You ought to be ashamed at such levity, Captain Lombard.
Come on, General. We can't have this. Breakfast is getting cold. General? There's a knife in Mackenzie's back.
He's dead.
There's only us on the island.
Exactly. Don't you realize that this clever and cunning criminal is always one stage ahead of us? That he knows exactly what we are going to do next and plans accordingly? There's only one place, where a murderer on this island, where a murderer could hide and have a reasonable chance of getting away with it.
One place. Where?
Here in this room. Mr. Owen is one of us.
Sir Lawrence,
Hello, Mr. Bloor.
I wanted to get you alone. You're right what you said this morning. This murder is one of us. I think I know which one.
Really?
Ever hear of the Lizzie Borden case in America? Old couple killed with an axe in the middle of the night. The only person who could have been was the daughter, our respectable middle-aged spinster. Incredible. So incredible that the court acquitted her. She was found innocent the next morning.
So your answer to the problem is Miss Emily Brent.
Yes, she's crazy. Religious crazy, I tell you. She's the one. You must watch her.
I have formed the impression that your suspicions were a different quarter.
Well, I changed my mind. And I'll tell you why. She's the only one who's not scared. Why? Because she knows she's in no danger.
We made some coffee. Bird, cold in here.
Yes, and you'd hardly believe it with what such beautiful weather there was this morning.
Are Captain Lombard and Roger still out?
Yes, no boat will come in this and won't land anyway.
Miss Brent.
Allow me.
I'm glad you suggested on our going to lunch and drinking some brandy with it. I feel better.
The court always adjourns for lunch.
All saying it's a nightmare. Seems though it can't really be true. What are we going to do about it?
We must hold an informal court of inquiry. We may be at least able to eliminate some innocent people.
You haven't got a hunch of any kind, have you, Miss Claythorne?
Well, Mr. Bloor, if Miss Claythorne suspects one of us, then it's rather an awkward question.
Oh, I'm sure it isn't any of you. If you ask me who I suspected, I'd say Dr. Armstrong.
Armstrong?
Yes, because don't you see? He's had far and away the best chance to kill Mrs. Rogers. Terribly easy for him as a doctor to give her an overdose of some sleeping stuff.
Well, someone else gave her the brandy, remember?
Her husband had a good opportunity of administering a drug.
It isn't Rogers. He hasn't the brains to fix this stunt, nor the money. Besides, you can see he's scared stiff.
Something like a storm out there.
Who did you think it was? Beatrice Taylor?
Excuse me.
No boat will think of putting out in this. Is that coffee? Taking the coffee now.
Such restraint in the face of danger is nothing short of heroic.
I, of course, do not profess to be a weather prophet, but I believe it would be impossible for a boat to reach us, even if it knew of our plight, in under 24 hours. Even if the wind goes down, the sea still has to go down.
You're awfully wet.
Is anyone here a swimmer? Would it be possible to swim to the mainland?
It's over a mile, and in the sea you'd be dashed on the rocks and drowned.
Drowned in the pond.
After dinner nap.
I beg your pardon, Miss Brent?
Terribly cold in here.
I can light a fire if you'd like.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Very sound scheme, Rogers.
Excuse me, but does anyone know what's become of the top bathroom curtain?
Top bathroom curtain.
The bathroom curtain.
Yes, sir. The bathroom curtain, right? Scarlet OLOSA.
Does anyone know what's become of the scarlet oil silk curtain? No luck, I'm afraid, Rogers.
Well, it's not that it's too important. I just struck me the off.
Everything on this island is odd.
I'll get it. It's a mistake. If you
I wonder if he'd like a cup of coffee. He's awful wet. Rogers!
What's become of Armstrong?
He went to his room to rest.
Suppose someone has battered him one by now.
No, I believe he had the good sense to bolt his door.
It won't be so easy now that we're on our guards.
I advise you, Mr. Bloor, not to be too optimistic. I think we should all take certain measures of precaution, which I think we should all adopt.
Well, in spite of what Miss Claythorne said just now, I'd say that you, Sir Lawrence, and Dr. Armstrong are above suspicion. He's a well-known doctor, and you're known all over England.
Mr. Bloor, that doesn't prove anything. Doctors have gone mad now and then. So have judges. So have policemen.
Did you want any?
He'd rather make himself a nice cup of tea. What about Armstrong? Do you think we ought to take him up a cup?
I will take it up if you like.
No, let me. I need change anyway.
Yes, you ought to. You catch cold.
I don't think he'd admit you, Captain Lombard. He might prefer to see me. He might be afraid of your revolver.
Ah, the revolver. I want a word with you about that.
Oh, do go and change.
What was it you wanted to say, Mr. Bloor?
I'd like to know why you brought a revolver down here and what's supposed to be a social visit.
Do you? I've led a rather adventurous life. Gotten into the habit of keeping it about with me. Feels pretty nice to have about.
We don't carry them? Now that I want the truth about this gun.
Very suspicious fellow, aren't you, Bloor?
I know a fishy story when I hear one.
This is about that revolver. I'd like to hear it too.
Oh, I got a letter from the Owens. They heard I was a pretty good man in a tight place, asked me to come down here and told me to bring a revolver down with me.
I'd never have fallen for that.
That was the whole reason. It aroused my curiosity. It was so vague.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Precisely.
Oh, do go and change.
I'm going, my sweet. The maternal instincts, I think it's called.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a tall story. If it's true, why didn't you tell it to us last night?
Perhaps he thought it was the exact situation for which he had been prepared.
Perhaps it is.
Well, if it is true, he's a wrong ending. I want to trust him to yard.
Are you such a good judge of truth?
We must get out of here before it's too late.
The one thing we must not do is give way to nerves.
Yes. It's rather a case of physician heal thyself.
Sleeping badly?
Yes. I've been overworked and run down. Hospital, operations, a knife at my throat. But I keep dreaming.
Real nightmares.
Yes. Do you ever dream you're in court, sentencing a man to death?
Are you by any chance referring to a man named Edward Seaton? No, I can assure you I shall not lose any sleep over the death of Edward Seaton. A particularly brutal and cold-blooded murderer. The jury liked him. They were inclined to let him off, I could see. However, I cooked Seaton's goose.
It's cold in here, isn't it?
Mr. Rogers would hurry up.
Yeah, where's that fellow Rogers?
He said he'd got to get some sticks.
Sticks. Sticks, my goodness, sticks. Is one missing or are there only 6?
No, there are only 5.
5?
Rogers and Lombard.
No, Philip!
Rogers?
Where's Laura off to in such a hurry?
Oh, Philip,
Have you seen Rogers?
No, why?
There are 2 more soldier boys gone.
2.
I thought it was you.
Well, what'd you find?
In the scullery.
Is he?
Oh, he's dead, all right.
How?
With an axe. Somebody must have come up behind him while he's bent over the wood box.
What chopped himself in half? And then there were 6.
Here. She'll be all right. Where do we go from here? Do they keep bees on this island? What's the next line, isn't it? Yeah, 6 little soldier boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5. We all look pretty spry. Except a hypodermic syringe.
The modern bee sting.
While she was sitting there, one of us.
One of us.
Which of us?
Five little soldier boys sitting in a row, looking at each other, waiting.
I hardly think this is a moment for facetiousness.
I'm sorry, I just have to relieve the gloom. Damn that electric plant for running down. How about we play a game? We can invent one called Suspicions. A suspects B, B suspects C, and so on. Start with you, Blore. Not hard to guess who Blore suspects. I'm your fancy, aren't I?
I want to say no to that.
Quite wrong, you know. Abstract justice isn't my line.
Well, I've just said you've acted suspiciously from the start. You told 2 different stories. You came to the revolver, and now you say you've lost it.
I have lost it.
Yeah, that's a likely story.
What do you think I've done with it? I suggested myself that you could search me.
Oh, you haven't got it on you. You're too clever for that, but you know where it is.
You mean I've cached it ready for next time?
I shouldn't be surprised.
Why don't you use your brains, Blore? If I'd wanted to, I could have shot the lot of you by this time. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, but that's not the big idea, is it?
The crazy touch. My goodness, man, I'm saying enough.
The doctor said there are some lunatics you never know were lunatics. That's true enough, I'd say.
We should just sit here doing nothing. Surely we could do something. Light a bonfire. Something.
In this weather?
It is, I am afraid, a question of time and patience. The weather will clear, then we can do something. Like you said, light a bonfire, heliograph signal.
Surely there must be something we can do. Time. We don't have time. We should all be dead. All but one. He's thinking. Thinking now.
What was your name? Cleves? Was it nerves that made you do her in, doctor?
No. Drink. I used to be a heavy drinker. God help me. I was drunk when I operated. I remember her now. A big, heavy, countrified woman. And I killed her.
So that's how it was. I was right.
Sister knew, of course. She was loyal to me. Or to the hospital. I gave up drink. Gave it up altogether. Went in for a study of nervous diseases.
Very successfully.
1 or 2 lucky shots with 1 or 2 important women. They talked to their friends. I've been so busy for the past year or two, I hardly know which way to turn. Gotten to the top of the tree.
Until Mr. Unknown Owen. And then down will come Cradle and Doctor and all.
Can you stop your damnable sneering and joking?
Gentlemen, please. We cannot afford to quarrel.
It's all right by me. I apologize.
It's this terrible inactivity that gets on my nerves.
We are adopting, I feel convinced, the best measures possible. So long as we all remain within sight of each other, a repetition of the tragedies that have occurred must be impossible. We have all submitted to a search. Therefore, we know that no man has either firearms or a knife. We also know that no man has any drugs about his person. If we stay, as I say, within sight of each other, nothing can happen.
But we cannot go on like this. We should need food, sleep.
That's what I said.
Obviously, the murderer's only chance is to get one of us detached from the rest. So long as we prevent that, we are safe.
Safe?
You're very silent, Vera.
There isn't anything to say. I wonder what the time is. Is this awful waiting? Waiting for the hours to go by and yet feeling like they may be the last? What is the time?
8:30.
Is that all?
Pretty awful light, this. How are we holding out for candles?
There's a whole packet. Storm's dying down a bit. What do you think, sir?
Perhaps. We mustn't be too optimistic.
The murderer has everything on his side. Even the weather seems to be falling in with his plans.
What about something to eat?
No, let's stay here, where we're safe.
I can't say I'm hungry.
I'm not ravenous myself. You can go out and have a guzzle all by yourself, Blore. How about you get us a tin of biscuits?
All right.
Oh, an unopened tin, Blore. It's only the wind making the curtains rattle.
I wonder what happened to the bathroom curtain. The one that Rogers missed.
By the wildest stretch of imagination, I cannot think of what any homicidal maniac would want with a scarlet oil silk curtain.
Things seem to have been going missing. Miss Brent lost a skein of knitting wool.
So the murderer, whoever he or she is a kleptomaniac too.
How does it go? 5 little soldier boys
Going in for law, one got in chancery.
in chancery? But how could that apply? Unless, of course...
Precisely, my dear young lady. That's why I'm standing right here.
And I'm casting you for the role of murderer, not victim.
The term can apply to a boxer.
Maybe we'll start a free fight. That seems to leave you out, my dear.
That awful rhyme keeps going round and round in my head. I think I'll remember it till I die. Mr. Bloor's a long time.
I suppose the big bad wolf has got him.
I've already asked you to restrain your twisted sense of humor, Captain Lombard.
Sorry, sir. Just a form of nervousness.
Put your hands up. Search him.
No, thank you.
Oh, grab some. You haven't had supper.
I couldn't eat anything.
I warn you, Blore will wolf a lot.
I don't see why he'd be so funny about it. Starving ourselves won't do us any good. Or we're out for cigarettes.
I haven't got any.
Last one.
Fortunately, I'm a pipe smoker.
I've got a whole box upstairs in my suitcase. I'll get it. I could do with a cigarette myself. See that you all stay where you are.
Not bad, these biscuits.
What are they? Cheese?
Cheese and celery.
Shout to have had some.
Her nerves are in a bad state.
I don't think I'd agree with you there, Doctor. Miss Claythorne strikes me as a cool and resourceful person. Very remarkably so.
So that's your idea, that she's the guilty party.
Hardly likely. A woman?
You and I, doctor, see women from slightly different angles.
What's anyone say to us bottle of whiskey?
Sounds good to me, providing we tap on an unopened bottle.
Who's there? Open the door!
Sarah?
Lord?
Ah, damn it! What the hell?
Philip, where are you? I've lost you.
It's all right. I'm right here.
Why can't we have some light? It's awful in the dark. You can't see where you are. You can't see where anyone is.
It's that damn draft from the stairs. You keep on blowing out the candles. Here, I've got a lighter.
Where's Dr. Armstrong?
I'm hunting for matches.
Never mind the matches. Find more candles.
I was horrified to death. It went right around my throat.
What did?
The window was open in my room. It blew out the candle as I walked in the door. And then a long strand of seaweed touched my throat. In the dark, I thought it was me, strangled by a wet hand.
I don't wonder you yelled.
Who had the seaweed there?
I don't know, but when I find out, you'll be sorry you was ever born.
Who's that?
It's all right, Miss Thorne. It's only me.
Oh, here we are. Who fired that shot?
He's dead.
Shot through the head.
One got in Chancery. Then there were four.
Miss Thorne?
Vera.
You got me out of the way. You got me to go upstairs. You hung the seaweed there. You did it all so you could kill that helpless old man in the dark. You're mad, all of you. Crazy. That's why you wanted the wall and the curtain. It was all planned long ago for that. Let me get out of here.
Three little soldier boys sitting in a row, thinking as they guzzle, who's the next to go?
Oh, Philip.
That's all right, Miss Claythorne. I don't mind joking on a full stomach.
I must say, I do feel better. All the same, I don't think I shall ever fancy eating tin tongue again.
I was wanting that meal. I feel a new man.
We've been nearly 24 hours without food. That does lower morale.
Somehow in the daylight, everything seems different.
You mustn't forget that there's a dangerous homicidal lunatic lurking about somewhere.
Why is it one doesn't feel jittery about it anymore?
Because we know beyond any possible doubt who it is. Eh, Blor?
That's right.
It was the uncertainty before. Looking at each other, wondering which.
I said all along it was Armstrong.
You did, my sweet. Until of course, you went completely bat and suspected all of us.
Blowing it is Armstrong. What's happened to him?
We know what he wants us to think has happened to him.
What exactly did you find?
One shoe, just one shoe, sitting prettily on the cliff edge. Inference, Dr. Armstrong has gone completely off his onion and killed himself.
Well, it's all very circumstantial. Even one little broken soldier boy over there in the doorway.
I think that was rather overdoing it. A man wouldn't think of doing that if he was going to drown himself.
Well, we're fairly sure he didn't actually drown himself.
Suppose he really is dead.
I'm a bit suspicious of death without bodies.
How strange to think that there are 5 dead bodies in there and we've been sitting here eating tin tongue.
The delightful feminine disregard for the facts. There are 6 dead bodies, and they're not all in there.
Oh, no, she's right. There are only 5.
Did you count Mrs. Rogers?
I've counted her. She makes the fifth.
Look here. Marston, 1. Mrs. Rogers, 2. Miss Brandt, 3. Mackenzie, 4. Rogers, 5. Wargrave, 6.
7, 8, 9. Armstrong, 10. You're right, old man. Sorry.
Don't you think it would be an idea if we brought Mrs. Rogers down and chucked her in the morgue too?
I'm a detective, not an undertaker.
For heaven's sake, stop talking about bodies. The point is Armstrong murdered them.
How do you think Armstrong got a hold of your revolver?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Tell me exactly what happened in the night.
Well, after you threw your fit of hysterics and ran to your room, we thought we'd go to bed and lock ourselves in our room, so we locked ourselves in our room.
About an hour later, I heard someone moving about in the hall. Knocked on Bloor's door. He was there. Then I went to Armstrong's room. It was empty. That's when I knocked on your door, told you to stay put. Came downstairs, found the balcony window open, and the gun lying just beside it.
Why the devil should Armstrong chuck that revolver away?
Either an accident or he's crazy.
Where do you think he is?
Lurking somewhere, waiting to have a crack at one of us.
We have to search the island.
What, and walk into an ambush?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
You quite sure you heard no one moving about after we went out?
Oh, I imagined all sorts of things. But nothing short of setting the house on fire would have gotten me to unlock my door.
Okay, what's the use of talking? What are we gonna do?
You asked me. Sit tight. Stay safe.
Look here, I want to go after this fellow.
What a dog of a bulldog breed you are, Bloor. By the way, without prejudice and between friends, you did go in for a little spot of perjury, didn't you?
Guess it doesn't matter now. Landor's innocent, all right? Me and my team, we put him away for a stretch, and, mind you, I wouldn't be telling you this if it wasn't for it.
You think we're all in the same boat?
Well, I couldn't tell you in front of Mr. Justice Wargrave, could I?
No, hardly.
I say, that fellow Seaton, do you think he was innocent?
I think so. Wargrave had a reason for wanting him out of the way. Well, Bloor, I'm delighted you come off your virtuous perch. Hope you made a tidy bit out of it.
Nothing like what I would have done. They were a mean lot, that Benny gang. I got my promotion, though.
And as a result, Landor got penal servitude and died in jail.
I couldn't tell he was going to die, could I?
No, that was just your bad luck.
His, you mean?
Yours too, because as a result, you may get your life cut short unpleasantly soon.
What, me? By Armstrong? Yeah, I'll watch it.
You'll have to. Remember, only 3 little soldier boys left.
Well, what about you?
I've been in plenty of tight places before, and I've always gotten out of them. Besides, I've got a revolver.
Oh, yeah, the revolver. You said you found it lying down there. What's to say you haven't had it all this time?
Same old gramophone record. Can't get that one thought out of your head now, can you?
No, but it's a good thought.
And you're sticking to it.
I thought up a better story if I was you.
Only wanted something simple that a policeman can understand.
What's wrong with the police?
Nothing since you left the force.
Look here, if you're an honest man as you pretend.
Come, Bloor, we're neither of us honest.
Okay, well, if you want to tell the truth for once, you chuck that revolver down there.
Don't be an ass.
Look, I said I'd search your house looking for Armstrong, haven't I? What if I do that? Will you lend me that revolver?
No, this revolver is mine. It's my revolver, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, then you know what I'm beginning to think?
You're not beginning to think anything, you square-headed flatty. You thought it last night, and now you're just bringing it up again. I'm the one and only UN unknown Owen. Is that it?
I won't contradict you.
Well, think what you damn well please, but I warn you. If you
I think you are both behaving like a pair of children.
Sorry, teacher.
Of course, Captain Lombard isn't the unknown. The unknown Owen is Armstrong. And I'll tell you one very good proof of it.
Oh, really? What is it?
Think of the route. 4 little soldier boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3. A red herring. Don't you see the subtlety of it? That's Armstrong's pretend suicide. But it's only a red herring, so he really isn't dead.
It's very ingenious.
To my mind, it's absolute proof. It's all mad because he's mad. He takes this crazy, childish pleasure in sticking to the rhyme and making everything fit. Killing Rogers while he was chopping sticks, dressing up the judge, using a hypodermic needle on Miss Brent, when he might as well have just drugged her. He's got to make it all fit in.
That might give us a pointer. Where do we go from here? 3 little soldier boys walking in the zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. Yeah, we'll have a job with that one. There's no Sue on this island. What do you say we open a bottle of beer, Lombard?
Come on, boy. Stop thinking about your stomach for 1 minute.
There's plenty of beer in the kitchen.
Yes, and if anybody wanted to get rid of you, the first place I think of putting a lethal dose of something would be in a nice bottle of beer.
Is that a boat? A boat! Ah!
Laura got his.
How?
A tripwire rigged to something above.
Is he?
Yes, dead. Head stove in. The great bronze bear from the landing.
How ghastly. A bear? This is awful childishness.
What a fool Laura was.
Now there are only two.
Yes, we'll have to watch ourselves.
We shan't do it. He'll get to us. We'll never leave this island.
I've been in plenty of tight places before, and I mean to get out of this one.
Don't you feel there's someone in this room watching and waiting?
No, that's just nerves.
Then you do feel it.
No, I don't.
Please, Philip, if that was a boat, perhaps they'll see us.
All right, we'll go to the top of the island. It's a sheer cliff from there. We can see anybody approaching from the mainland.
Anything is better than staying here.
Won't you be rather cold in that dress?
It'd be colder if I were dead.
Perhaps you're right. A quick reconnaissance.
Be careful, Philip, please.
Don't worry, I'm not Bloor. There's no window directly above. Hello. Someone washed up on the rocks.
What? It looks like a body.
You wait here. I'm going to go have a look.
Armstrong. Armstrong's body.
It's Armstrong's body, washed up on the high water mark.
There's only two of us on the island.
Yes, now we know where we are.
Now we know where we are?
Very clever trick of yours. Wargrave always knew you were dangerous.
You!
So you did kill that kid after all.
I didn't! That's where you're wrong! Please believe me! Please listen to me!
I'm listening. Better make it a good story.
It isn't a story, it's the truth. I didn't kill him. It was someone else.
Who?
A man. Peter's uncle. I was in love with him.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Don't sneer! It was hell! Absolute hell! Peter was born after his father died. If he'd been a girl, he would have gotten everything.
The well-known tale of the wicked uncle.
Yes, he was wicked, and I didn't know. He said that he loved me, but that he was too poor to marry. There was a rock that Peter was always wanting to swim to. Of course I wouldn't let him, it was too dangerous. One day we were at the beach, and I had to go back to the house for something I'd forgotten. When I got back, I saw Peter swimming out to the rock. I knew he had a chance, the current had already got him. I flew towards the beach, but Hugh tried to stop me. Don't be a fool, he said. I told the little ass he could do it.
Keep going.
I pushed past him. He tried to stop me, but I got away. I flew towards the beach and plunged into the river and swam after Peter. He was gone before I could get to him.
Everything went off well at the inquest. They called you a plucky girl, and you kept discreetly quiet about Hugh's part in the business.
Do you think they would have believed me? Besides, I couldn't. I really was in love with him.
I suppose after that, Hugh let you down.
Do you think I ever wanted to see him again?
You're an accomplished liar, Vera.
Can't you believe the truth when you hear it?
Who killed Blord? I did, and Armstrong's dead. I've broken most of the commandments of my time, and I'm no saint. But if there's one thing I won't stand for, that's murder.
You won't stand for murder? What about those natives you left to die in Africa?
That's what's so damn funny. I didn't.
What do you mean?
Well, for once, just once, mind you, I played the hero. Risked my lives for the lives of my men. Left them my gun, ammunition, and all the supplies I had, and took a chance through the bush. The craziest luck, it came off, but not in time to save my men. And rumor got around that I deliberately abandoned them. That's life for you.
You expect me to believe that? Why, you actually just admitted the whole thing.
Yeah, I got such a kick out of watching their faces.
You can't get me to believe a stupid lie like that.
Blast you!
Why didn't I see it before? It's there in your face, the face of a killer!
You can't fool me any longer!
Now.
You cunning little devil.
You come one step nearer, I'll shoot.
You young, lovely, and quite mad.
It's all come true! My 10 little soldiers plan, my rhyme! Silence in the court! If there's any more noise, I shall have this court cleared. It's all right, my darling. It's all right. Don't be frightened. This is a court of justice. You'll get justice here. You thought I was a ghost. You thought I was dead. Dr. Armstrong said I was dead. I knew none of you would challenge his authority when he said that I had been shot through the head. That was the clever part of my plan. You see, he and I, we formed an alliance, and we set out to trap the murderer. We agreed that we'd fix up my supposed death so that I could be free to spy upon the guilty one. He thought it was an excellent plan. He came to meet me by the cliff that night without any suspicion at all. I sent him over with a push so easily. He swallowed my red herring all right. You know, dear Claythorne, all my life, I wanted to kill. Yes, to take life. I had to get what enjoyment I could out of sentencing the guilty to death. I always enjoyed that. But it wasn't enough. I wanted more. I wanted to do it myself, with my own hands. But I am a judge of the High Court, as between the sovereign Lord our King and the prisoner at the bar, will true deliverance make guilty, my lord, yes. Guilty, you were all guilty, but the law couldn't touch you, so I had to take the law into my own hands. Into my own hands.
I never heard.
Silence in the court! Get over here. Anthony Marston first, then Mrs. Rogers, Barbertone in the brandy. Mackenzie, stab. I doped Emily Brent's coffee so she couldn't feel the hypodermic. I set a booby trap for Blore. Oh, Blore. Blore was a fool. I always knew it would be easy to get Blore. Returning that revolver was a clever touch. It made the end interesting. I knew you two would suspect each other in the end. The question was, who'd win out? I knew it would be you, my dear, the female of the species. Besides, it's always more exciting to have a girl at the end. Prisoner at the bar, have you anything to say why sentence should not be passed on to you? Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, I sentence you to death!
Stop! I'm not guilty!
Don't give me that. They all say that. Must plead not guilty. Unless, of course, you're going all out for a verdict of insanity. But you're not mad. I'm mad, but you're not.
Please believe me, please listen to me. I never killed that child. You're a judge. You know when a person is innocent, when they're guilty. I swear I'm telling the truth.
So you didn't kill that boy after all. Very interesting. It doesn't matter much now, does it? I can't spoil my lovely rhyme. 10 little soldier boys, you're the last one. I must have my hanging. My hanging. I must have my hanging.
Philip.
It's all right, my dear. It's all right.
thought you were dead. I thought I killed you.
Thank God women can't shoot straight. At least not straight enough.
I shall never forget this.
Oh, yes, you shall. You know, there is another ending to that little soldier boy's rhyme. One little soldier boy left all alone. We got married, and then there were none.